My lords, ladies and photo peeps, welcome to the 2019 photography show. It's at the Birmingham NEC. Come on, join me. You know I love it. So here we are at the DJI Osmo Pocket and came all this way to get a microphone thinking that the adapter's going to be here and available. But again, DJI's let us down once more. Really disappointed in the fact that they've not got stock levels in. I don't know, they need to get their figures out big time. Again, my holder was third party, they ain't even got holders, they've got nothing, it's a complete joke. Thanks DJI for your very poor stock levels. So I'm here at the Fujifilm stand. Everything in the layout of the photography stroke video show is now exactly the same as last year. They're all in the same places, so if you've got a good memory and you can remember where things are, then you know you're going to be sorted. But this is the Fuji stand. I want to have a look at one or two of the Fuji lenses, some of the like wide aperture lenses, some of the fast lenses. So the first thing it says the 50 to 140, one of the lenses I'm really interested in, and it looks like it's on the X-T3 as well, so this would be the perfect setup for me. So at the Fuji stand we've got the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. It's really good. I'm just looking at the 50 to 140, absolutely stunning lens, f2.8 all the way through, comparing it to my 18 to 135. I'm going to just put my picture up of the 18 to 135 shot at 3200 ISO. Absolutely, still a stunning lens. I still love it. But this 50 to 140 is something very special at 2.8 all the way through. Absolutely love it. Well done Fuji this year. Looks great. So my reason for going to the photography show this year was to look at a new lighting system. Since I've gone pro, I feel like I'm overloaded with stuff. The idea was to switch to Fuji just to compress everything down and get rid of some of the weight that photography brings with it. So I wanted to look at an LED lighting system, and the one I've been looking at for the last couple of years has been the Rotolight system, but they never brought triggers out for the Fuji cameras until now. So what they've done is they've teamed up with Electron and they've brought out this system that will control all the lighting effects that you need, just as if you're doing it manually, and it'll allow you to strobe your lights, which gives you double the power. So if you're feeling as if the light's not giving you enough power, just stick it into strobe mode and it's going to double the power. So if you're at 100%, you're going to be at 200%, which for the photography I do is more than adequate. When I got there, the idea was to make a beeline for DJI so I could pick up a microphone adapter, but as I said in the film, they didn't bring any with them. Really poor. I'm really disappointed with DJI. It's crazy, why didn't you just bring a load? It's a massive thing. Within the first two customers was a gentleman in front of me. He'd made the same beeline as I did, straight to DJI. He got told, sorry, none. And the guy admits to me that his first two customers wanted an adapter for the Osmo Pocket and they hadn't got any. How ridiculous. Now there was many things at the photography show. As always, it was a carbon copy of last year's. So if you went last year, you will be familiar with the stands that are there this year. There's been a few things I was after. I've been looking for an old camera, an old box camera. I've been looking everywhere, and I think it was more down to price. I didn't want to pay a lot because I only want it as a prop, and I found one. So I went to the disabled camera stand. It's massive, it's full of all sorts of stuff. Great for props, and I've been after this, so keep them peeled for a photo that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'll probably do a test shot on myself first,
and then I'm going to work it into my style of photography. Really looking forward to having a play with this. It's brilliant, I love it. So check that out. Check out the disable camera stand. It's over to the right hand side of the show as you walk through the doors, and they have all sorts of little things. But again, once it's gone, because they collect these things over the years and then they just stick them out. Once they've gone, and then you've got to wait again for new stock. Now, the other thing that I went to the show for was, like I said previously, the lighting system and the rotor light in particular. I did look at the Picker Pro stand, and because I've been shooting Picker Pro products, the AD200, for the last year now, I do like it, but like I say, it's very cumbersome, it's very heavy, it's very big. So I looked at some gels, things like that. Again, they were so cumbersome, so big, so 5 years ago. You've got these rotor lights are premium products, and you're going to pay premium price. So by going to the show, I managed to stock myself completely out with a new set of lighting system and save over £600. To me, it was a no-brainer. And you know what? I was trying to. I picked a pen up and went. And he went, help yourself. I was literally getting everything. Notepad. Help yourself. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was just grabbing for everything because of the amount of money that I had to shell out for this. But it is an investment. As a working photographer now, I feel that I've got to make my life easier. So to do that, I've got to invest in myself, and I've done that with a new lighting system. I met a few people at the show, and they was asking me about my transition from full-time working job to becoming a full-time photographer, and they asked, would it be possible if I did a film about that? So yeah, I'm going to do that. I think it's going to help people and hopefully inspire people also to maybe take a leap of faith. I'm not saying go out there and do it, but make a very slow transition. Start getting a portfolio together, start building your passion for photography, because it's what we love. So, and we've got to love it. We've got to love it. Other than that, it was basically just wandering around the stores, looking at all the bags, the low pro Manfrotto. Everybody was there. Everybody you could think of. The Sony stuff was looking good. The Olympus stuff, as usual, top notch, good stuff. Canon and Nikon. Do you know, I sort of gloss over them a little bit because they are what they are. Everybody knows what they are. The massive DSLR company that the first thing you do when you type in, they come up. But you know what? They are slowly falling behind. Slowly falling behind. It's the way to go with this mirrorless. It's more creative. I feel that, you know, it's just, this is only in my opinion because I was a Canon shooter for years, and I know after now being a Fuji shooter for about 18 months, there's no way I'd ever go back to shooting DSLR. No way, no way. I've stripped this X-T3 down, and this is what I took to the show, and you know what? It was light as a feather. I absolutely loved it. I had the bag on me all day and no problems whatsoever. So that's why I will never go back to Canon. No, never. I bumped into one of my fellow YouTubers, Phil. He bought a couple of books, and they give you postcode, locations, everything you need. They give you inspiring photos inside the book. The more you bought, the cheaper they were. He bought a couple of books, one Lake District, I believe, and there was another one that he brought. Phil, if you can, just pop a little comment in the bottom there and let us know where the books were for. So yeah, I mean, because I'm hoping to do a Scottish trip soon this year. I really need to get up to Scotland, and I was tempted, but after buying all my light stuff, I decided I need to make my way home. So I did. I headed home. So that being that, I hope you have a fantastic time at the show. It's really good this year. So many speakers, so many exhibition stands, and there's just so much to see and there's so much to do. Get a feel for the camera you want. talk to people. The best people to talk to are the people that are using this stuff. The guys that are there very knowledgeable, but you grab somebody that's been working with a camera for a year, 2 years, they're the people to talk to. Just tap them on the shoulder, just say, hey, what do you think of this? Many people come up, see me shooting with the Osmo Pocket and was astounded of how small it was and versatile, and people just enjoyed looking at it. So yeah, with that said and done, guys, get to the show, enjoy it, and get out and shoot. You know you want to. Cheers, guys. I'll see you soon.